Hey sports fans, welcome to The Athletic. I'm Coach Nick, and I want to share with you my latest insights into the NBA game. So what do you say? Let's get inside Coach Nick's brain. The first round is over, and it's time to look back at some of the key adjustments that were made and matchups exploited that may have significantly contributed to winning or losing the series. Let's start with the Philadelphia 76ers, who were without All-Star center Joel Embiid for Game 3, and Sixers coach Brett Brown reconfigured their lineup to get Ben Simmons at the high post much more often. This was a godsend, sports fans, and it made their offense much better despite not having their best player in the lineup. Rather than letting Simmons hide in the weak side block where his man can ignore him and get in everyone's way, he was setting a lot of good, solid screens to free up teammates and getting his own post-ups to take advantage of mismatches. When Embiid came back, Simmons still got some high post touches and ran more of the offense from out top, making him a maximum threat to the defense, and the Raptors had better be concerned. Let's move to the Western Conference, where the surprise Clippers gave the Warriors a little run for their money, and credit Patrick Beverley for doing everything in his power on the defensive end to disrupt things. He started the series guarding Kevin Durant, which just looks funny, you know? But he definitely got in his head, threw him off his rhythm a little bit, and changed the tone of the series. In the last couple of games, they had an even better idea. Let him guard Draymond Green so we can ignore him and be a help defender, roving all around the court to create havoc. This was inspiring to watch him battle down low against the bigs, and he deserves the most credit for the Clippers making some noise, and perhaps enticing some free agents to join them this summer. When the Trailblazers took on the Thunder without starting center Jusuf Nurkic, most people thought that OKC would take this series fairly easily. While we're all familiar by now with the heroics of one Damian Lillard, it was Enes Kanter's defense that made a huge impact as well. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it was stellar or on par with Draymond Green, but he was solid. He held his position, contested shots every once in a while, and let's not forget the difference a couple of years make when he played for OKC and was so bad in the pick and roll they even caught Billy Donovan turning to an assistant and saying, "I can't play Kanter." Give the headlines to Dame, give the hard hat to Enes. And last but not least, there was the Utah Jazz defense on James Harden. I tip my cap for trying something radical, playing to the side or even behind him to force him off the three-point line and into the paint where Rudy Gobert was lurking. And you can argue it worked well. Just check the difference in his scoring and shooting numbers, throwing him off rhythm and forcing him into some really tough shots. They held the Rockets' offense to 7 points below their regular season offensive rating, ranking 9th among the 16 playoff teams. But in the end, it was Harden with the last laugh, as Utah simply didn't have enough to offer and got knocked out in 5 games. So there you have it, sports fans. Keep your eyes peeled in the second round for the key matchups and adjustments, the game within a game, because that's where champions are forged, as the coaches and players come together for a spark of ingenuity that can turn a series in their favor.